Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to Season 2 of the Newcastle United Career Mode. And guys, what an exciting time to be at Newcastle. Of course, last season, I made a bunch of awesome signings through pre-contracts. We just got all those players right then, right here, right now, and we're about to go have a look at them. The first thing we're doing, before we kick off Season 2, is fixing up our team. We are still 4.5 stars, so despite the amazing additions to the team, we're not filling that last star up just yet, but still, hopefully we can do that midway through, if not before we really get into the season. So I'm going to try to go through these really quick. This is the starting 11 team from last season. Anyway, Krul, Stang, good goalkeeper, right back, Debussy. I like him as a right back, got nothing against him as a right back, but he's getting a bit old. He's 28 years of age. I'd like to get another right back in this transfer window if possible. Yangan Biwa, Stang, terrific. Colaccini, I like him as a centre back. He's 32 years of age though, so he can really only go downhill. He's probably out the door. Santon's a good young left back. He's staying. Ben Arthur's probably keeping his right mid spot. Tiote is probably going to lose his starting 11 spot. He'll go to the bench. Thank God, because no offense to him, but he does annoy me a little bit to play with him in the starting 11. Gosling will lose his starting 11 spot, but that's only because, you know, Kabai, who is another story, is probably almost definitely going to be leaving Newcastle. And that's not my choice either. But anyway, getting back onto it. Alessandrini at left mid. A great, terrific left mid. Good, fast, agile player who scored a lot of goals for me and did really well when we brought him in halfway through last season. Believe it or not, guys, he may just lose his starting 11 spot. Why do I hear you ask? There is another. We just got a left mid on a pre-contract. I'm not going to say who he is until I show you. But guys, he is just like a hidden gem. And by hidden gem, I mean you have not even seen hidden gems until you have seen this left mid. We've got Musa Sissoko, who's definitely staying in the starting 11 because he's very young. He's only 23 years of age. He's 78 overall. And look at some of these stats. Great stamina, which is awesome for career mode. And look at that. It's just all yellow, if not light green. And it's fantastic. He's 24. Fine, whatever. We have lost Remy as a striker, so Cisse is there for now. We have just signed another awesome striker who's going to fill his spot for the meantime, but Cisse's there. He'll probably get kicked out for another striker, but I want to bring back Remy, guys. I do. We have Taylor, Haidara, and Yohan Kabai, guys. Now, he came to me and said that he wants to leave Newcastle, which is very sad because he was one of my best players last season. And basically, guys, what's happened is I can either try to do a few things to keep him here, like maybe send him away on loan, but I'm risking like losing him regardless and getting very little money for him, or I can just sell him straight away and make as much money off him as possible. And I'll be totally honest, guys, with the recent additions to the Newcastle United list, and even though I love Kabai, I think I'm probably going to have to go with option number 2. Anita, Vuskic, Gufran, Bakali, and now we are about to have a look at the additions to the team. The first one is Musacchio, who will be, I think that's his name, I hope so. He will be our new Argentinian centre-back, and he's a lot younger. He's literally 9 years younger than Colaccini. So he doesn't have a sweeter haircut, but he's probably going to take the starting 11 spot. Next up is Matuidi. He's definitely getting in the starting 11. He's 27 years of age, yeah, but at 82 rated, and look at some of these stats. Oh my God, that looks terrific. And guys, I don't know what it is about him, but he just seems to pop up everywhere. It's unbelievable. Next player is Clement Grenier. He's an 81 rated, 23 years of age player. He literally turns 23 in the January transfer window, and we got him on a pre-contract. He is going to be amazing because of these stats right here. Maybe not these stats, maybe not those stats, but these stats. Look at some of those stats. It's terrific. We've got ball control and dribbling and free kick accuracy. Passing is amazing. 89 passing. Yeah, he's going to be amazing. Next player. This is the left mid I'm talking about. Aquino. Have you ever heard of Aquino? Have you ever thought that he'd be an 81 rated player and you've missed out on him? You thought you watched enough football, right? No, you haven't apparently. Well, actually, let's be fair. He was a low 70. He's meant to be a low 70. I got him on a pre-contract offer. He boosted all the way up to 81. Some players do it. I know the only person that I've met that I've seen do it before Aquino was a player called Lorenzo Arialdo, and he went up to about 79 to 80. This guy's gone up to 81 from a very low overall, and even though he doesn't have amazing pace, look at this. Holy shit. That ball control and dribbling though. Seriously, look, I mean, the only downside to him is that he's not very quick, but some of those stats are just too amazing to not pay attention to, and I think he's probably going to get the starting 11 spot. And now for the strikers, guys. Marco Sau, who is another very good, very fast, agile player with some very nice ball control and finishing, and yeah, he is going to be taking over for Remy for the time being. He'll be our main striker. He looks terrific. I've really wanted to get him in career mode for a while, and he just does look sensational. We also got Sonaluko as a backup striker because I felt like we didn't have a lot of depth there. But we've got a lot of amazing players that have just joined Newcastle. But the thing is, I would love to throw them all in the starting 11 right now, but because some of them, like these three, are away on international duties, I can't do it for like a month. So I'll actually fix up my starting 11 right before we simulate, because I'm not going to play it, the first the first friendly game of the season. This is one of the reasons I'm losing Colaccini, guys, because he's already dropped by an overall at the start of the season. That's not a good sign. That really is not a good sign. The fact he's only worth 3 million now means that his value is only going to get lower and lower. His overall is going to get lower and lower. And we've got better centre-backs now that we've got Musacchio. I really hope that's his name. Now, before we actually move on with the season, I'm going to show you my shortlist. A few players that I'm interested in picking up. We've got Matteo De Siglio, who is a very popular right-back in career mode, or at least as far as I know. And for damn good reason. He's got a good potential, good pace, good stamina, which is, again, very important in career mode. And he's got some not bad, just going forward attributes, good crossing and tackling and stand tackling. He's just good at everything that a right back should be good at. And he's very young and got a great potential. So I would love to pick him up. He would be shit expensive though, but we do have a lot of money now. Nathaniel Klein is my backup right back. If I can't get De Siglio, I will get Klein instead. And Corchia, who's looking like another relatively decent right back and another French player actually. If I can't get a right back in this transfer window, I'm going to try to get him on a pre-contract because again, he does expire in 12. He's on the last year of his contract. Now for this guy, Robbie Cruz, who is, yes, an Australian, and maybe that's a little bit biased in my selection of him, but I would like to have a little bit more depth in the right midfield role because really it's Ben Arfa and nobody else after that. We've got like some crappy 17-year-olds, but apart from that, I would love to get another player. Robbie Cruz is looking like that because again, he looks like a not bad pickup in career mode. Maybe not a stellar career mode pickup, but I would like to get a little bit of depth in that role, and Robbie Cruz looks like a pretty decent pick. And then there's this man himself, of course, Loic Remy, the man who I swore I would try to get back. I'm pretty happy with Marco Sau, to be totally honest. He's younger, about the same, to be honest, and yeah, he looks like a really good striker, but this guy, what he did for me last season, he scored 4 goals against Arsenal to take our goal difference above their goal difference, which is the sole reason that we are playing in the Champions Cup, or League, technically. Or technically Cup, because that's what it's called in the game. Fucking why can't they just call it the Champions League? I don't know. But anyway, I'm definitely going to try to get Loic Remy back to the club. That is for sure. If I can't get him, it's not the end of the world, but either way. FYI, guys, that is our finances. We got 29 million worth of our transfer budget, which is great, and our weekly wage is 140,000. So, we got plenty of cheddar there, which is great. Anyway, let's advance on through. Let's do it. Season 2. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I'd pay 15 million for Loic Remy, especially after we just got Sau. Let's go for 10. Oh, jeez, I'm losing some money here. I really hope I sell Cabai for a lot of money. But anyway, so we'll submit for 10. 10's unlikely. Normally, if you hit the halfway mark and you get lucky, they'll say yes. But, I mean, that's below the halfway mark, so it's just it's a stab in the dark. Oh, here we go. This is looking a lot better. Another offer from Borussia Dortmund this time, another German club that one could buy, and they'll pay 19.5 million. Can we go for 25 again? Are we asking for too much? I swear to God, when they've got an offer that, when they're willing to pay nearly 20 million for him, surely they'll bump it up to 25. If not that, at least hit us up with something in the middle. But yes, we'll go with 25 million counter offer for Borussia Dortmund for Cabai. We are running out of time because he will automatically sell pretty much halfway through the window, or not halfway through the window, but halfway through the month. QPR have accepted for 10 million. Oh, we're getting Loic Remy back, baby. Wow, the dick wants a pay rise. I'll tell you what I will do. Fuck your pay rise. I'll give you 20%. It means nothing, people. Seriously. But 80,000, 20%. Let's see if that changes anything. Length, 3 years, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, submit offer. Haidara wants me to up his wage. I guess that's fair. But guys, put it in the comment section below because I get messages like this all the time and never do it. I always forget. And then the dude gets angry with me. Just put down, have you paid Haidara's wages yet? Have you upped it? Have you upped it? It's episode 7. I still haven't put up his wages. I've got a few players of mine listed up for loan. One of them is Bigger Romana, and he is going to go to West Ham, so hopefully he'll grow by a bit. We have reviewed your asking price of 25 million for Yohan Cabai and have decided to match it. We are selling Yohan Cabai for 25 million. That is a good result. That's a really, really good result off a pretty shitty situation. We have lost Yohan Cabai, which sucks. But, yeah, we're getting 25 million for him, so I think that's fair. And Southampton are super serious about this 15 million. So I think we might we might hold off for a little bit. Basically what I'm saying is, fuck you Southampton, I'm not paying that much for Nathaniel Klein. Loic Remy has accepted his contract offer, he is back in Newcastle, and this time he is here to stay. That's fantastic. And again, that 20% bonus, that does it does nothing, but it works wonders for me, it works wonders for people in career mode, it just makes it that much easier. Anyway, let's confirm, welcome back Loic Remy. Hang. What the fuck? I just sold Kabay to Dortmund for 25 million, and now all of a sudden he's at Chelsea for 18.5. Okay, what the fuck? Have I been ripped off here? It is looking like a total fucking rip-off at this stage. What the hell just happened? So that is fucking unbelievable. We have just sold one of our best players to a rival Barclays Premier League team for less money when we could have offshored him to a different league and got more money for him. My fucking board. My fucking board. Hashtag my board. I fucking can't believe it. Oh my god. But anyway, Shane Ferguson. Blackburn Rovers want him. I'll send him away. Let's give him some experience. QPR want Davide Santon. No, it's not happening. I'm not selling Davide Santon. Reject this offer. And whoever the next one is, West Ham for... Nah. I won't get rid of him either. But submit the offer. Alright, so Robbie Cruz is going to cost me 6 million. Probably more if I try to buy him off of Bayer Leverkusen. But anyway, he's got good pace, good agility, good stamina. He's not the strongest player in the world. That's unfortunate. Free kick accuracy is not great. Whatever. I'll get somebody else to take the free kicks. No big deal. And heading accuracy is not great either. But come on, he's a winger. He's the one that delivers the crosses. So he looks like a pretty solid pickup and Australian. So let's make our first Aussie signing. Deal looks like it can happen. That's a positive. Let's pay for what he's worth then. 6 million. Let's go. Look at that monster of a right back, guys. It's unbelievable. Like, so many yellow stats, so many dark greens and light greens, and the only things that he's not good at are free kick accuracy. Again, same with Cruz, whatever. I'll get somebody else to take him. And penalties. Okay, fine, he's a defender. He doesn't have to be great at penalties. But my God, guys, this dude looks incredible. I am absolutely going to go for him. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, Southampton want me to pay double what this guy's worth for fucking Klein. They can piss off. No, definitely going for this guy. Milan wants some money for this guy, and that's probably understandable, but I'm going to start as low as possible and see what I can, and just see if I can, what the absolute least amount of money I'm gonna have to pay for him is. We have reached the first friendly of the season, so hopefully what that means is I can now go into my team management and actually make the adjustments. Everyone's back from international duty. Give me a second, guys. I'm about to go to work. And here it is, guys. My team for the second season of the Newcastle Career Mode. We've, of course, got Krul as our goalkeeper. That is not changing. I made him captain as well now that Colaccini's been relegated down to reserves. And Debussy still our right back for the time being. If we get DeSiglio, he'll go in. Young and BY staying for sure. Musacchio is hopefully going to be our new Colaccini. He's our Argentinian centre-back. He's a beast. Santon is staying. Ben Arthur is staying. Matuidi is in at centre mid now as well, who is just an amazing player. I understand he's a centre defensive midfielder, but he can also play as a centre mid, so I'm happy to play him there. Sissoko is a pure centre mid with great stamina and some terrific stats in general. These two Frenchmen, I swear to God, are going to wreak havoc, hopefully. And then there is Aquino. This man, who is just the best player I've ever picked up in a FIFA 14 career mode in terms of he used to be this, and now he's this. It's unbelievable. We got Clement Grenier, who again is a lot like, in his own right, Yohan Cabaye. He's got some, you know, average physical attributes, not bad physical attributes, and then you look at his skill attributes, and they're just incredible. The only difference is that Cabaye was amazing at everything, and he's not great at marking, stand tackle, slide tackle. He's not great at defending, basically. And look at everything that's not defending. It's ridiculous. He's great. And then Loic Remy is back again. He's still our main striker. I do have Marco Sau, who I'll show you in a second, who I could have put up there ahead, but I'm going to keep Remy because, in terms of overall and age difference, there's really nothing. So I'm going to keep Loic Remy there for the time being. This is the bench as well. I'm very happy with Stephen Taylor, Haidara, Alessandrini, Gosling, and Vuskic, who again, remember, Vuskic is meant to have a potential of high 80s for this career mode for some reason. So I'm going to give him as many games as possible. Marco Sau and Aluko, they're the substitutes. We are going to simulate the first game. I never play friendlies. It's just a thing, but I'm going to simulate against Stuttgart. Let's hope nobody gets injured. And let's hope, for one, we win. Oh, Remy! 4 minutes back at the club, he's already scored. And this is getting boring. Skip. We win by 2. That's fantastic. And Grenier gets on the goal sheet. Bayer Leverkusen say they do not want to part with Robbie Cruz for anything less than 9 million. So I want to pay 6. They want 9. Let's go and do the right honourable thing and just go halfway. Shouldn't that seem fair? Well, let's hope so. Let's hope Bayer Leverkusen are run by gentlemen. You beauty. They are gentlemen about it. Robbie Cruz, we're getting him and bringing him into Newcastle United for 7.5 million. He's actually wants to get paid what he's currently getting paid to. That's fantastic. And let's submit that offer. Another friendly against another German team. We're simulating this time. A player was injured. It was their goalkeeper. I got so worried for a second. But let's just simulate. Okay, we won 3-0. No injuries. A lot of yellow cards though, but that's it. The final game we're simulating. It's at home. It's against Levante. Are we going to go a perfect 3 of 3? Yes, we are. We scored 3. Brilliant. Remy. Oh, thank God. I don't even know why I throw my best starting 11 players in these fucking reserves games. I should just put crap players out. But then again, you have to redo the team management and that pisses me off. But anyway, he's only out for 2 weeks. Thank God. And Robbie Cruz has actually declined. He likes living here. He could be persuaded. Could you be persuaded by 20%? That means absolutely fuck all. It means nothing, guys. Seriously. Curtis Good, who is actually another Australian that's playing for Newcastle, is I'm putting him out on loan. Then Portsmouth won him, so Portsmouth can... What the fuck just happened? Did I have a stroke? Oh my fucking God. 18.5 million for Deshiglio. That's pretty much everything that we got for Goodbye and a little bit more. Southampton wanted 15 million for Nathaniel Klein. I'm going to pay 14.5 for Deshiglio. If I can pull off this coup and get this player for less than what Southampton wanted for Klein, that would be so fantastic. I would actually make a $1 million profit off of the Goodbye Deshiglio sort of sales. So if you look at it that way, that's awesome. They still want 18.5. Wow, this is a lot of money. I'm going to go and send 16.5. If they say no to that, then we have to actually maybe make the decision of paying $18.5 million for Matteo Deshiglio. Holy shit, it's a lot of money. Finally, Robbie Cruz has accepted for 3 years, 80,000 wage and a 20% goals bonus. Except we have just brought our first Australian to the Newcastle team. Fantastic. All right, let's take a look at him. Robbie Cruz, the Australian, is 77 rated after all is said and done. 85 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. So some pretty good pace there and some good physical attributes. And then we look at his skill attributes, some good dribbling, some good finishing, passing, crossing, looking all good. Curve, penalties. He looks like a good backup right midfielder. He's not going to be replacing Ben Arfa though. But, yeah, good. A good addition to the team in our first Australian edition. That's what I'm talking about. And we only have a week left until our first game against Norwich, who have not been relegated in the previous season. Are we going to sign Deshiglio before then? No, we're not. We're going to go into the first game without Deshiglio, but we've got a brand spanking new, amazing Newcastle side that should hopefully be able to whack some of the competition silly. But then again, you know, it's all down to me and the way I play. But hopefully I play well with this team. And if you guys want to see me play well with this team, you're going to have to wait until the next episode, sadly, unfortunately. And, oh yeah, Aquino. We're going to have to wait for the debut of Aquino. But, yeah, until then, guys, I'm yours again, the MasterBucks. And let's hit your target. And thank you, guys, for the continued support of the first season of the Newcastle Career Mode. I hope you keep it up for the second season, and I hope you guys can hit 2,500 likes. Thank you so much for your continued support again, guys. And I'm yours again, the MasterBucks. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Link in the description below. And peace out. Bye bye.